Coat open. Need a coat open.
Hans vlogs, but not necessarily every day.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Let's get right down to business. The whole world seems to be having a nerd conniption fit over Warner Brothers' casting of Ben Affleck as the next Batman. You know, just a couple of weeks ago, everybody was all excited over who was going to be the next Doctor Who. People wanted Benedict Cumberbatch or Simon Pegg or Helen Mirren or something. But then when they announced Peter Capaldi, the nerd world pretty much said, okay, probably fine. They realized that BBC usually does a pretty good job of picking Doctor Who's, and no matter how different he is from the last guy, he'll be charming and awesome enough to win us all over soon enough. But with Ben Affleck, people are really losing their minds. Honestly, my first reaction when I read about it yesterday in Daily Variety was, you're kidding, right? Well, why is that? I wonder. Well, because he seems like kind of a goofball. You know, I can't even access in my mind the specific role that makes me feel that way. But my general impression of Ben Affleck as an actor is less than intense. And Batman is supposed to be intense, I guess. But really, how many Oscars has this guy got to win before we start taking him seriously? He's not still the guy who was in Mallrats. He's a serious dude in his 40s now, you know. And really, we nerds should lighten up about this stuff. We have a terrible record of predicting who is going to be good in superhero movies, you know? Remember Michael Keaton, the first Batman? He was a comedian. He was Beetlejuice, for God's sake. People thought, no, Tim Burton, what are you doing? But he was great. He was one of the best. Then when they got George Clooney, we all thought, yes, this is the guy. He's got it all. He's handsome, he's charming, he has gravitas. But then his Batman movie was kind of a stinker. But I don't blame Clooney for that. It's more the super gay, campy choices of director George Schumacher that sent that one off the rails. Henry Cavill as Superman? A British Superman? How dare you? But what do you know? He was great. Oh, it's hard to believe that's a British chest. Listen, guys, casting, yes, is a crucial, important part of making any movie work. And for these iconic mythic characters on whom the whole thing rests, doubly so. Sure, it's important to put the right guy to play these characters, but really, as fans, there's very little we can do about it. Maybe, just maybe, the people who have actually met these guys and know what the secret scripts really require have just a little bit more insight into who is going to be good in them than we do as fans. I know it's shocking, but forgive me. Personally, I welcome the low expectations for Ben Affleck. For me, it is low expectations that make for the very best movie-going experiences. Part of why I loved Man of Steel so much was because I thought it was going to be a waste of time, and I was shocked to find it so moving and substantial. Now the movie we're making here is the upcoming Batman-Superman crossover, which we've all been fantasizing about since we were children. When they showed the blended logo at the panel at Comic-Con, it was like a bomb went off. People are really pretty excited about getting Batman and Superman together in the same movie. And after the Avengers was such a smash, I don't think we'll have to wait too long to have all the superheroes together for the Super Friends. Boy, my expectations are low for that one. Anyway, look, I think we're all just a little sensitive about things we love getting screwed up. I'm talking to you, Star Wars. But Affleck could turn out to be a perfect choice. Personally, I'm a little tired of the bitter, fatigued Christian Bale Batman. And his stupid Batman monster voice, it never did anything for me. And if they are doing the story I'm hoping for, where Bruce Wayne comes to Metropolis and starts dating Lois Lane, causing jealousy in Clark Kent, then maybe we need a more lovable and less tortured Batman. By the way, if you want to see that movie right now, just get the brilliant animated feature World's Finest from about 15 years ago. Anyway, I wish the best of luck to Mr. Affleck. No matter what you do, a lot of people are going to hate it. But that's pretty much true of everything these days, so you're probably pretty used to it already. And if it sucks, it'll be fine. All these epic blockbusters will just end up as blurbs on a chart in Entertainment Weekly someday anyway. Batman, Superman, these are our modern myths. They are too powerful to be brought down forever by one film. They'll just keep making them over and over again in different forms forever, just like Star Wars or Romeo and Juliet. Ben Affleck is the next Batman, but he won't be the last Batman. Hey, if they're casting for Alfred, I'm available.